welcome if you are new here. My name is Hetty and on this channel we discuss all things positive and high vibes. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you can see more positive content like this. And today's video is going to be all about how you need to stop rushing to get your desires manifested, how you need to stop rushing to get everything you want and instead go with the flow, enjoy the process, enjoy the journey, and I will show you exactly how you can do that. So, we live in a very fast-paced society these days. We live in a society where we are continually pushed and feel like we have so much pressure on us to reach our dreams and goals by a certain age a lot of the time. And it seems like the age of reaching goals is just getting younger and younger and younger, and it is often the case of people who are in their early 20s even feel like they should have made it by now and that they should be super successful in business, in life, they should have had a long-term relationship, they should have families by now. And there is all these pressures and time constraints that we put on ourselves as people and as a society as a whole, and it's just been passed down through generations of feeling like you have to achieve whatever you want as quickly as possible to actually enjoy life, and you won't be happy until you get to that final point. So it might be that you have a goal of becoming a millionaire, you have a goal of owning your own company, you have a goal of settling down and being married by a certain age, and you feel at this point like your life is not completed and you are not going to be happy until you reach that final end goal and that final manifestation and that desire. So it is perfectly natural and normal to have desires, and it's perfectly natural to have goals and to set yourself points of achievement that you want to reach to. It's great inspiration and it is always good to grow and evolve and want to better yourself in any way. But you need to stop rushing to get to that destination and that end point, because honestly, if you do that and think you're going to be happy once you get to that point, you will never be happy at all. It is not about achieving a certain condition or achieving a certain goal in your life that is then going to make you happy and whole and complete. You'll never feel happy, whole and complete until you actually achieve that internally yourself first. And to do that, you have to enjoy the journey that you're actually on and all the little steps it might take you to get to that point, and just enjoy everything naturally as it comes and not try to force and push yourself to get to an end goal that you've desired and work yourself silly and burn yourself out by trying to get there because you feel the pressure that you have to do that now. Life is all about the journey and not the destination. If you take the example of if you're going on holiday, maybe you've planned to visit 3 different countries. So you're going to go to Spain, you're going to go to Italy, you're going to go to France, and they are your 3 different destinations you want to go to. And you say, okay, so we're going to go Spain, then Italy, France, and then actually, well, the final destination that I get back to is just at home. So you know what? It's not really any point, because I may as well just not go on the holiday because I'm just going to end up at home at the end of it. So I'm just going to skip it all out. Imagine if that was the case and that was all of our thoughts. The best way that I find of doing this is to find and take joy out of every single day. Every single thing in your day that you can find joy in. Take the joy in that moment. The only way to live and enjoy the journey is to live in the very present moment, to have very heightened present moment awareness. And this is something that you just practice. So instead of living in the future of wanting your desire or goal or dream, whatever it is, to manifest, then to actually live in this very present moment right now. So you can do that by grounding yourself in nature, so going for walks outside, just noticing how the birds fly, how the trees blow in the wind, just noticing everything around you. And you can also do this by meditating. That is a great one to bring you back into a center of awareness of this very present moment, to have no thought about the future or the past. Another way to make sure that you have present moment awareness right now is to be consciously aware of the thoughts you're thinking. So I now often, I'd say 60% of the time I'm in present moment awareness, and I'd love to get it to 100% of the time. I know at some point that is what I'll be able to do. I'll be able to live 100% in the moment. But often my thoughts, because I've been habituated and conditioned over so long to think in the future or the past, I will have thoughts that take me to the future. So it is perfectly natural to think about certain events that you've got planned and to get yourself prepared for them. But when you have thoughts that are, okay, this is my desire in the future, and then you start to have thoughts of stress about, well, what if this happened tomorrow? What if I bumped into that person? What if I didn't bump into that person? That takes you out of the path of present moment awareness. And it is exactly the same with the past, of remembering any situation that has happened in your past. So it could be that you try to be self-employed and own your own business before in the past, and if your mind is continually on that point in the past, you are not in your present moment awareness, and you will not get to the future goal of where you want to be. So present moment awareness is very, very important for actually achieving your goals. And you think, well, if I don't think about my goal, then I'm not ever going to achieve it because I don't know what it's going to be. That's not true at all. You have launched rockets of desire that point to what you actually want to achieve. So your higher self knows exactly what you want out of life. You have launched that rocket. All you need to do now is enjoy life, live in the moment, live in this very journey that you are on right now. I have changed my life in so many ways by doing this, by enjoying the journey and not waiting until the destination to be happy. Most days, and I ask everyone, if they get this as well, but most days I actually find myself welling up or crying with happiness at absolutely nothing in particular. So I just all of a sudden get this rush or this feeling of gratitude or appreciation of little things that have happened, or something that is happening right now, or things that have happened, and I just get that such a lovely feeling of feeling very much in this moment and feeling very grateful for where I am right now, and knowing that what is going to come to me in the future is always going to come to me as long as I allow it, and as long as I just enjoy the ride of getting to that point. Our whole purpose of why we have come here, why we live in these bodies, is to enjoy the growth and the evolution of how we are going to get to a certain point, or how we are just going to live our lives day to day. And life would be absolutely no fun if we just skipped over the next 10 years to when we are self-made millionaires with a whole family. Imagine if you just clicked your fingers right now and that's what happened, and you got to that point, and then you could say, actually, I'm not as happy as I thought because I kind of just skipped out all of the enjoyable bits in the middle, and yeah, I'm at this point, but yeah, I don't really remember the journey because I didn't take time to enjoy it as it was. So it can seem quite frustrating in, I just really, really, really want to own my own company, or I really, really, really want to be in that relationship. I feel like that's just what I want in life, and I don't feel whole and complete till I get to that point. And you can get yourself up on frustration, which is perfectly normal, and it happens to all of us. But by doing that, you're actually holding your desire further away from you, and instead of trusting the process and the journey that you are on and all the little things that happen to you in between, you are not going to be happy when you get to that final destination anyway. You are always going to want more. It is human nature to always want to evolve from whatever point we are at. So I'm sure now that there is a point, if you examine your life right now, there are things in your life that you 5 years ago, a year ago, a few months ago were desperate to achieve, you really wanted to achieve, you wanted them as a goal point in your life, and you will look at your life and you think, okay, I've achieved that. Now think about your future. Are you just going to stay at the point you're at? No, there is something further from that desire that you've already manifested that you'll want to grow and evolve on. It might change, you don't know. So you can't wait till you get to that end point to be happy. You have to find that love and that wholeness and that completeness within yourself first. You have to be happy with everything you have to be happy with what is. And when you fully go into the now and fully go into that as to everything that is happening right now, miracles will start to unfold before your eyes. Trust me, it happens. You will start to see synchronicities of you drive past something and there's a sign about something that you've never seen before, and you're like, okay, like that's so amazing. Like all the little things like that. Like I often see signs that I think, okay, I'm on the right path, and I really just enjoy seeing these little signs. And when it is the perfect timing for me, I will get to my destination of my current desires as to how I want them to manifest. But I know that even from that point I'm going to grow and evolve, so I am going to continue to enjoy the journey always. Life is supposed to be fun. We are supposed to enjoy every single waking second that we have in this world. We don't want to rush life. Life is so precious, and there'll be a lot of you that know your life will just improve so much if you do this. You will start to feel so happy and so content in yourself. You'll start to just enjoy all the small things, like people that walk past you on the street and say hi. I absolutely love that. That's just such a lovely part of the day, and I wouldn't want to skip out any of these points. Yeah, just be grateful and happy for where you are and the journey you're on, even if it doesn't seem like it at the moment and it seems like things are not going your way. If you start to take joy out of all the little things in life, and you will see whatever desire it is that you want manifest that's my tummy, so much quicker, and you will actually start to bring about your desires a lot faster to you as well when you're not focusing on the end point of getting to your desires. It sounds very paradoxical, but that is how I figured out this world works. Everything is a paradox. If you don't rush to get it, it will come to you so much quicker. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, just enjoy your day-to-day life, enjoy the journey, don't wait for the destination. It will come about, it will happen for you. And keep spreading all that positive vibes and love, and I will see you soon. Mwah!